Hi all, Loz D, Punch Out TV. How are you all doing? Back at you with another video. This time something different. Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez, which is happening this Saturday, or I should say the early hours of Sunday morning over here. It's for the WBC interim super middleweight. Two former world champions. Plant was the IBF super middleweight champion until he's lost to Canelo Alvarez, and David Benavidez lost his belt. I think he was on the scales coming in, he was too heavy, I think. Anyway, get to this. I won't bore you with all that shit, but just get to it straight away. You got Benavidez, is 26-0, 23 KOs. Plant is 22-1, 13 KOs. Excuse me. For me, I don't see Caleb Plant. I don't see him doing anything to David Benavidez, and I'll tell you the reason why. Don't get me wrong, I think Caleb Plant's a tremendous fighter. He's a good fighter. He's got great boxing skills, good mover. I like the way how Plant. He's sort of like he loves to move around. He doesn't stay in one place all the time. He throws pop shots. He's got a great left hook, even though he is orthodox. He's older than Benavidez. He's 30 years old. Benavidez is 26. Virtually the same height. Benavidez has only got 1 inch on him. But for me, how I see this fight going is exactly the same as the Canelo Alvarez fight, but I see it happening a lot quicker because Benavidez he's too big for super middleweight. I said, if he can't get those big fights at super middleweight, he's on about moving up to 175, which is like heavyweight. So for me, Benavidez he's like a headhunter. He just walks you down. He throws lots of combinations, doesn't miss many punches, and he's got venom in both his hands. And there's no way on earth that Canelo Alvarez hits harder than David Benavidez. Not to me, anyway. Like I say, people talk about Caleb Plant having fast hands, which he has. David Benavidez has got some fast ass hands, man. Even though he's like he just walks you down. He does not known for his movement and stuff. He's like a stalker. He just comes forward, wears you down with them combinations to the body, to the head, uppercuts. He mixes it up tremendous with speed and with venom. I never knew that these two hate each other. I was watching a thing on Showtime the other day, what was on YouTube. The hatred is real. They really do not like each other, these two. Benavidez, he says that he's going to get him out of there in 6 rounds, and he's looking to make a statement, as it's his first fight back since he wiped the floor with David Lemieux last year. And this is Plant's been busy because he had a fight with Durrell, and I think it was November or October last year. I didn't like what he did to Durrell when he knocked Durrell out, pretending dig him a grave. But I just thought there was no need for it, really. But it is what it is. For me, for Plant to win this fight, he's got to excuse me. He's got to just use his boxing skills, keep moving. Do not try and stand and trade with this guy, because if you do, I think Plant's going to sleep early on. It would be to just use your jab, use your hook, use your footwork, and just basically just be on your bike all night, I think, and just pop him off. Try and catch him when he comes in. That's the only way I think that Caleb Plant can do anything to David Benavidez. But I just don't think that Plant's got the power. I mean, this is boxing, anything can happen in boxing, but I just don't think that Caleb Plant has got the power to stop David Benavidez. Whereas the other way around, I think that David Benavidez has got plenty of power to stop Caleb Plant. And like I say, I stress again, I do like Caleb Plant. I like both of these fighters. For me, David Benavidez was the boogeyman of the super middleweight division. I'd love to see him fight. He wants to fight Canelo. I don't know what Canelo wants to do with him, but it's never been made. But like he said, if he doesn't get the big fights, which will be the Canelo fight, because obviously Canelo's undisputed, then he's on about moving up to 175. That would be interesting with the likes of Bivol and Peterviev up there, because he's a big dude, David Benavidez. Way too big for super middleweight. Excuse me. I'm bloody cold. Excuse me. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'm predicting David Benavidez to stop Caleb Plant somewhere between 6 and round 8, maybe even earlier. It's not having a dig at Caleb Plant. I just don't think he's got anything what can affect David Benavidez. I just think Benavidez will be too big, too strong, too powerful, and them combinations and them fast hands. He's just gonna walk Caleb Plant down to a breaking point, and then he'll stop him. That's how I see it going. I just see, like I keep repeating myself, it's exactly the same as Canelo Alvarez fight. Don't get me wrong, I think Plant will have success in rounds, maybe win a few rounds. Most definitely, Plant will have success, good sessions in between the rounds. But like I say, I just think Benavidez is too big and too strong for him. And that's just how I see it going. Like I say, it's on Showtime, so I'll have to get this on my Fire Stick. As I've not got Showtime anyway over here, so that's how I'll be watching it. I hope you enjoyed the fight. Let me know who you've got for winning. May the best man win, but I'm picking David Benavidez rounds 6 to round 8. Peace out. Catch you soon.